Wendell, those guys weren't even that good, man.
That's what I'm saying, man. What's up, Nick? Wait, man, we could have won. How come you never passed me the ball? I see what you're saying.
Come on, son, let's get a move on. Are you ready for Aunt Maisie's birthday party? Get 'em up!
I'm ready.
What are you hiding?
Me? Hiding?
Let me see your hands. Give me the can.
I can't stop.
Let go of the chip. Nicholas, I said no junk food before the party. Just for that, we're not going to the movies tomorrow.
Talk about bad luck.
Son, there's no such thing as bad luck.
Uh-huh. We had a surprise for Valentine's today. I lost my baseball. And nobody even mentioned that last chip.
I tell you what, little man. I'll give you my good luck charm.
Good luck charm, Wendell. That's the lug nut that fell off your car.
Wrong! This was brought over from my great ancestors from Africa.
Yes, the Azuzu tribe.
The chief of the Zuzus handed this down to my great-great-grandfather with these words.
Wow, thanks, Wendell. It's special to me.
Wendell, why are you filling his head with that nonsense?
Because if you think you're lucky, you're gonna be lucky.
And that works for you.
And when you look like Babyface, you don't need luck.
Nicholas, I found your baseball. Where was it? Under my bed where I put it. Hey, it does work.
Zuzu power. Zuzu power.
Come on, let's get a move on. If we're late now, Aunt Maisie gets. Let's go.
It's not fair. How come Michael doesn't have to come with us to Aunt Maisie's?
Hey, listen, I'll be there in spirit, little sister, but I got a big math test. Education before family fun.
Fun? Watching Aunt Maisie take out her teeth so she can blow out the candles?
We wouldn't want them landing on the cake again.
That's the coolest part. This year, I'm gonna get my teeth in the cake before she does.
Well, as much as I'll miss those low-flying choppers, there's work to be done here.
Let's go. Everybody load up in the car. Hurry up.
Okay. All right, sweetie.
All right, have a
You
good
be good.
time. All right.
Bye-bye.
Okay.
Son, study hard. We'll see you tonight.
Okay, cool. Lynette, I'm so sorry. I thought they'd never leave.
I can't believe we're actually alone.
I know, this is so cool. Hey, listen, you want something to eat or drink or... This is gonna be my next choice.
Michael, wait.
What? What's wrong? What's wrong?
I really care about you, Michael. I mean, you're funny, you're talented. I could talk to you,
Wait. Is this one of those I like you like a brother speeches because I have more sisters than I need?
No, Michael. What I'm trying to say is, I've never felt this way about anyone before.
I feel the same way about you.
I mean, I know we've been going together since the summer, but having sex is a really big step in a relationship.
Yeah, that is a big sex.
Well, yeah, I mean, isn't that why we made this plan today?
Well, it's not like it hasn't been on my mind, you know, a lot.
Well, have you ever done it?
You mean like with another person?
Me neither.
Car keys. Car keys.
You know, it's so cool that we can just talk about stuff like this, you know?
I know, I mean, we don't have to play any games.
Yeah, I don't have to pretend like I'm some kind of stud or something, you know? Hey, baby. Let's get busy.
Michael, you're so crazy. You want to go upstairs?
Why not?
I can think of a reason.
Dad, you are not here.
I'm here and I'm not happy.
I wish I wasn't here. I'm sorry, Mr. Peterson. Michael,
Yes?
I gotta go.
Dad!
Michael, get upstairs to your room right now. Get upstairs to your room right now.
Robert, what's taking so long?
We're not going. We have a situation here with Michael.
Dad, what did he do wrong?
He didn't wait until the car drove off.
Dad, details. I need details. If I'm gonna dog him, I need more to work with.
That's it. No more questions. Everybody upstairs. Under this height, upstairs, now to your rooms. Right now.
Come on now.
Dad.
Young man, upstairs. What are you doing?
Now.
You men, that's what I'm talking about. Go on upstairs.
Get the stuff out there.
Young man. Robert, what is going on?
I walked in on Michael and Lynette, and they were headed upstairs to have sex.
No, maybe they were going upstairs to study.
What subject is, hey, baby, let's get busy?
I can't believe he used that line.
I can't believe it worked.
Robert, we've got to talk to that boy before he does something stupid. Unless he's already done it. Oh, my baby.
Jerry, I will talk to him.
Robert, we've got 2 teenagers and 2 teenage gonnabes. That's a long stretch of dating. How are we gonna get through this? Robert, how can you be so calm when Michael and Zaria both have hot dates tonight?
Relax, honey. I've taken care of everything. Michael, Zaria, your dates are here.
Mom, Dad, do we have to wear these? It's embarrassing.
And they really, really hurt.
Robert, they're perfect.
Honey, try to touch him. Try to touch him. Step away from the pants. Step away from the pants.
That's great. You kids have fun.
Yeah.
Oh, wait. Almost forgot.
See you later, Dad.
Enjoy. Keep away safety pants. Keeps innocence in and experience out.
By the makers of the club. Robert,
Jerry, I'm gonna head there and straighten him out right now. Lying, sneaking around, Mr. Getting Busy.
Robert, I am just as upset about this as you are. But if Michael is having sex or even thinking about it, we have to be very careful the kind of message we give him.
It's a simple message. He's too young to have sex.
That's good. And tell him I'm too young to be a grandmother.
Guys, I need to talk to Michael. Alone.
This is for still out back. Dad doesn't want any witnesses.
Michael, we're really disappointed in you. Your mother and I feel like we can't trust you anymore.
Dad, I'm sorry I lied to you guys, but I just wanted to spend some time with Lynette. I mean, we never get a chance to be alone.
Michael, you're too young to have sex.
Dad, I've never had sex. Okay? I mean, what happened today sort of just sort of happened, or almost happened.
Well, you're lucky it didn't happen.
Dad, don't worry. Lynette and I know it's a big step. I mean, we talked about it.
Oh, yeah, I heard you. Hey, baby, let's get busy.
I was playing.
Well, this isn't a game.
I know. You and I talked about this. I don't want to get anybody pregnant. I know about AIDS.
And I know you know about condoms.
I know where you keep yours.
What were you doing in my sock drawer?
I ran out of sweat socks.
Look, Michael, just because you know about these things doesn't mean you're ready to have sex. What if you do? Have it safely, which is the right way. Not that it's the right thing because it's wrong, but if you're gonna do the wrong thing, at least do it right.
Dad, you know, believe it or not, I actually understand what you're saying.
Good. I'm glad you got the message. Because I know first love can be a very powerful thing.
I've never felt this way about anyone, you know? But I promise you that Lynette and I would never do anything to jeopardize our health or our future.
That's what I wanted to hear. We cool?
We cool. Hey, Lynette. Yeah, it's me. It's me. I'm still breathing.
Oh, so how'd it go?
Well, he's still breathing. He apologized for lying, so we got that straightened out. Then we had a really good discussion about responsibility and being in love for the first time. And he realizes that he's not ready to have sex.
And so my daddy finally realizes that we're ready to have sex.
Hey, what's up, Nick?
What's up?
You guys got a hammer I can borrow?
Yeah, it's at your house.
Nails, I need nails. I thought you guys were going to Amazing's.
Michael got in trouble, now we can't go. This isn't good luck.
Not when you wear it on the wrong hand. Boom!
Yeah, that feels better. I feel like a new man.
See?
Nicholas, what's wrong with you today?
Whatever it is, I'm innocent.
No. You forgot to get your allowance this morning.
Yes!
Zuzu power!
Zuzu power! Zuzu power! Zuzu power!
What's up, Rob?
Not much. I caught my son about to have sex with a girl.
Man, that thing really is lucky. Nicholas! Window. But it was mine first. I gave him the power.
Not Nicholas. I'm talking about Michael. He's only 16. I mean, what's the hurry? It's not a race.
That's what the girls used to tell me. I gotta go. I gotta work on this birdhouse.
I didn't know you liked birds.
I hate them. I'm nailing it shut, man.
Robert, have you seen Michael?
He's up in his room.
Anybody want to play checkers?
Not now, honey.
Sure. I'm really bad. You win.
Cece, have you seen Michael?
He went to see Psycho.
Psycho? What kind of friends is he hanging out with?
No, I think she means the movie. There's the revival on Amsterdam Avenue.
After the movie, he's going to his girlfriend's house.
How do you know all this?
I listened at the door.
Cece, that is very impolite. What else did you hear?
I heard her mommy won't be home.
They're gonna be alone.
I thought he got the message.
I thought he did.
They'll be safe. He's bringing protection.
Oh,
No, it's gone. Where is it?
What's gone?
My good luck charm.
I haven't seen it.
Maybe
at the movies.
Without me, bad luck just keeps on coming.
This has nothing to do with bad luck. Sweetheart, you can't let these silly superstitions take over your life. It's like Aunt Maisie. She's always telling me, girl, you must spit in your hands 3 times every morning and rub them together for good luck.
Oh, so that's why she beats me at poker.
Sweetheart, she cheats. Forget about luck. Just think positive, work hard, and hope for the best. You understand?
Yeah, I'm hoping for some ice cream.
Not till after dinner. Well, I guess you've had a rough day. Maybe just 1 scoop.
Yes!
Come on.
Excuse me, I'm looking for my son. It'll just take a minute.
I'm sorry, sir. I'm not allowed to let anybody in without a ticket.
No, it's an emergency. If he doesn't get his medication, his head could swell up like a beach ball, and the people behind him won't be able to see. It'll be like, boom, boom, boom.
All right, I guess it may be it.
Okay, yeah, I'll just borrow this.
Hey,
Won't
that's
take me
what-
a second. Michael. Michael. Sorry. Just be yourself. Michael!
What are you doing here?
Does your father have you on some kind of tracking device?
Listen, about our talk today. Shh. I think you might have gotten the wrong idea.
Dad, can't this wait?
No, this cannot wait. Do you think I'd be kneeling in a pile of melted goobers if this wasn't important? Michael, you're not ready to have sex. What happened to the shh?
Dad, I thought we had an understanding.
Yes, and you misunderstood the understanding.
Oh, come on. Safe sex, we got it all covered.
No, let's be really clear this time. The only safe sex is no sex.
What about first love?
First love is great. But do you guys have any idea how this is going to change things between the 2 of you? Have you even talked about commitment?
There he is. He's got my flashlight.
It's more than just an act. Yeah. It's going to affect your life. I'm trying to talk to my son. Would you let me go? Michael, don't do it. Don't do it. Shh. Oh, shush yourself.
Norman Bates is his own mother!
Michael, we never did talk about commitment.
Don't worry, I'm totally committed.
To what?
Well, to doing what we planned on doing.
What about after? I mean, how are we gonna feel?
Happy?
There was so much more I wanted to say to Michael, but it's hard to talk when you're in a chokehold.
Well, at least he got the important part.
What important part?
Keep watching the TV. It's coming up right now.
This is torture. What do we say to him when he comes in? Hi, son, were you knocking boots?
Knocking boots?
Knocking the boots to get the dirt off when you're...
Trying to clean your boots.
Hey, guys.
How was the movie?
Well, there was no surprise ending. Oh, here's your, lug nut.
So you had it.
Sorry.
Was it lucky?
Not for me.
That's because it's not yours.
So, that's how you feel. You weren't lucky.
Nah. After I explained to the entire audience that I had no idea who you were, Lynette and I had a really, really long talk. You know, you guys were right. There was so many things that we didn't even think about. So we just decided to take it slow.
Till you're 40?
Not that slow.
Oh, sweetie. Good night.
Good night, Dad.
Good night. And put those things back in my sock drawer.
Gotcha.
We done good.
Rock on the radio. I just put a bundle on a horse.
Since when did you start betting on horses?
I couldn't resist. The name of the horse is Lucky Lugnut. Give me.
And leading the pack coming around the bend is Lucky Lugnut. Look at the size of that lead. The other horses should just give up.
I told you it was Lucky. My Lugnut.
Oh my God!